Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Talking Packers with Steve here in the afternoon. Here on Thursday, January 5th. No, I was going to do it in the evening. I was going to do it late last night, but things come up, so I want to do it right now as I can. I have other things going on later in the day, so hold on, I'm getting a call. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, phone calls. I mean, geez, if I only started this 5 minutes, like right now, 5 minutes or later. But anyways, didn't want to have that phone call here on air. Not like it was that top secret, but still. Um, anyways, sorry about that. Anyways, I wanted to give a shout out as I always do to Lazy Booking Podcast at Lazy Booking PC on Twitter. Follow each individual member of that team there in the About section. I'll go follow my team, Steve's Wrestling Ramble, each individually. As well, we're gonna have an episode tonight, as we usually do Thursday evenings, unless someone on the team tells me otherwise. They're unable, but excuse me, we should be able to have everybody on, and we'll go from there. That's at 8 p.m. Central start. These NFL shows are going to be shorter now with less matchups. And then the Super Bowl, we'll still try to have a full house. Try to have maybe some past people that we have had on, new people, whoever would be interested is welcome to. I know I reached out to the Archfiend and Philadelphia. I might have Northcam come back if he's able to. John Stempy, John back, fellow Packer fan at Packer fan Stempy on Twitter. So we might have a full house for the Super Bowl episodes, whether preview or review, predictions or review. Either way, could be doing that. But here we're in the wild card round, and probably for the next couple of weeks will just be me. But if anybody is interested in being part of this show, having a team, how things have changed. If you've been a fan of my wrestling show, how things have changed with episodes from before with me, myself, and I, and then having a team now with Mark Rambo, my Raunchy Mikey, Raymond, and Palmer J. Simmons as well. A team of 5 there. So the episodes are different, more lively, more engaging, so to speak, more entertaining, I would say, actually, all in all. So we have a lot of fun there, pretty much do each and every week, each and every episode, and it's not going to be any different tonight for this week or any other weeks moving forward. But like I said, I hope to have a team here, have a group of people here talking to follow each and every week, and maybe even if I do have a team, they want to do some off-season videos for the podcast and other things, that would work out as well. To have a team here for this show that does actually sometimes just get more views than the wrestling show during the week. Sometimes it's like Raw versus SmackDown Live in the ratings war, or the supposed quote unquote ratings war that they're having, even though it's all under the umbrella of WWE. And the rating war thing is more of like its own storyline than actual reality ratings war. But anyways, it would kind of be a non-reality ratings war between this show here, Talking Packers with Steve, and Steve's Wrestling Ramble on my own channel. Like I said, like WWE under its own umbrella between its two brands. Well, here between my two podcasts. If I do at least have a team and make it more of an even thing there. Even though it is two different subjects, NFL and pro wrestling, hey, there's some there's a lot of wrestling fans and wrestlers in WWE and otherwise that are NFL fans, and there are a lot of NFL players and NFL fans that are WWE fans. So it goes both ways. So definitely we'll have a little bit of mix of each, but also individually one cheering for the other. But let's get into the predictions here, quick, fast, and hurry. Like I said, I have this episode up quick here today because I have to prepare for my episode tonight and other things going on. Welcome follow our you can welcome follow me on Twitter at WWE_podcast and at Talking_Packers. But here's the first matchup. I'm sorry, trying to think of other things. Lions versus the Seahawks. I don't see the Lions getting the win. I mean, if they do, that'd be a stunner. That'd be surprising. Also, before I give predictions, I became the champion of the Get With It Sports Pick'em or Shut Up League. So that's kind of cool. And I'm leading in the other one that I'm part of for Pick'ems. I know I talked about that last week, but I guess just wanted to share that update. They go only to the end of the season. The other one I'm part of obviously goes to the Super Bowl. So I won that. So Lions, Seahawks, I got the Seahawks over the Lions 24-17. Packers over the Giants 24-10. Steelers over the Dolphins 17-13. And the Texans over the Raiders 35-3. Sorry, Oakland. I mean, I know I have this as the game of the week, and it should be interesting, and it is on ESPN as well. But hopefully it's competitive. I'm going to give Connor Cook a chance, and Oakland as well. They did this year, finally making it through the playoffs, making it through not going winless, all this other stuff. It's just sucks. They lost their division, they lost the crown, and they fell from number 2 to number 6 to where they are. So it's just unfortunate in that way. But hopefully they can get a win here against Houston and have some momentum going into the next week if they are able to survive and advance. To keep going, and maybe Connor Cook can take them to the AFC Championship game, maybe by a miracle or something or whatever, that Derek Carr be able to play at that time in the AFC Championship game and in the Super Bowl if they make it that far. So that's hoping on that side of the AFC, and obviously for the Packers, Packer fan and shareholder, I hope Green Bay can make it through. Packers Raiders wouldn't be a bad Super Bowl matchup, but we'll certainly have to see when we get to that point, I guess. That's pretty much all the predictions there. So I guess head coaching spots that are going to be open now. Denver Broncos, their coach is retiring due to health reasons. The Bills let go of the Ryan brothers, so head coaching job there. 49ers let go of their GM and their head coach. So they're looking at head coach there. Chip Kelly's out. So yeah, there's a couple of opening, and San Diego as well. I think San Diego. I haven't heard of any other coaching dismissals in the NFL. At least not from where I would think I would hear it from. Nothing from Cleveland or Jacksonville or even Indianapolis or Cincinnati. Those places where there could be a coaching change, but nothing as of right now, and nothing, maybe nothing ever. Maybe it'll only be a couple. It seems like every year there's like 6 to 8 coaching vacancies, but sometimes there's not. So we'll see how those go moving forward, and then who goes where and all that other stuff. I'm sure that any announcements of anybody being hired, at least in my opinion, won't be made until after the Super Bowl. Not because it has to. They can hire a coach whenever they dang well please for their franchises, but I just feel that those franchises want to wait till that time to do that. Also, for those that are watching live, I see there are a couple of viewers here in the afternoon, and thank you for being able to make it for this episode that I just created out of nowhere pretty much for today, as I usually do for my NFL show. My wrestling one, like I said, I have a team now, so I more have a actual schedule that I try to stay to. But anyways, my point bringing that up is that I'm unable to get to my chat room. So if you have any comments, whatever, leave them in the comment section below. We're going to like the video and otherwise, like, share, subscribe, all that other jazz. Like I said, I apologize that the episodes are short. Going to be short here the next couple of weeks, but I'm hoping to get a big episode when we get to the Super Bowl. In episodes around that subject matter. So thanks for those that watched live and those will be watching archived. Enjoy the rest of your day, and as always, take care.